So hello. It's me again. I'm here again. And I'm here again, but this time I'm here with a true crime video. Now, why am I doing a true crime video? Because I've done one for ages and, I think it's about time, don't you? So we've done lots and lots of spooky stuff this past month or two. So I think it's about time we caught up on some true crime. I say caught up. This one is a old 80s true crime, but it's a true crime nonetheless. And I want to stop going on about it. You go and watch the video and I'll see you on the other side. The 1980s in Britain. A time of change, neon lights, new music, faster cars. But in the shadows, far away from the safety of suburban homes, something darker was prowling in the motorways. A man who looked ordinary enough, a delivery driver, passing through town to town. But hidden behind that plain exterior was a predator. His name was Robert Black, and his crimes would haunt the country forever. Robert Black was born in Scotland in 1947. From the very beginning, his life was marked by abandonment. His mother left him when he was just a baby, and he grew up in a series of foster homes and institutions. Neighbours recalled him as a quiet, withdrawn boy, but there were already troubling signs. Even as a child, he developed disturbing obsessions, behaviours that hinted at the monster that he would one day become. By his teens, Black had been caught attacking young girls. He served short sentences, but somehow he always slipped back into society. Like a shadow, he blended in. As an adult, Robert Black became a delivery driver. He crisscrossed the UK, delivering posters and parcels to towns and villages everywhere. But the job gave him more than just wages. It gave him cover, it gave him opportunity, and it gave him victims. He travelled hundreds of miles each week, his van parked outside schools, playgrounds and quiet streets. A man that nobody noticed, a man who always kept moving. Between 1981 and 1986, young girls began disappearing across Britain and even into Europe. 1981, Susan Maxwell, aged 11, vanished while walking home near the Scottish border. Her body was later found over 200 miles away. 1983, Caroline Hogg, just 5 years old, disappeared after playing outside her Edinburgh home. Witnesses recalled a man watching the children near a fairground. Her body was found weeks later. 1986, Sarah Harper, aged 10, went to buy bread at a corner shop in Leeds, but never returned. Each time, the girls were abducted and murdered, and their bodies were dumped far from home. The distances were vast. Only someone consistently on the road could have done it. Parents grew terrified. Communities lived in fear. It seemed that the killer could strike anywhere, at any time, and vanish without a trace. Police launched one of the biggest manhunts in British history. They scoured maps, retraced delivery routes, and tried to find a pattern. But Robert Black was like a ghost. He never stayed long enough in one place to draw suspicion. His plain appearance, balding, quiet, solitary, made him invisible. Detectives began to suspect the killer was from a delivery driver or a lorryman. Someone who used the motorways to cover the huge distances. But still, the trail was cold. In 1990, after nearly a decade of fear, he finally made a mistake. A postman in Stowe, in Scotland, noticed a van parked strangely on a quiet street. Inside, he saw something horrifying. A small girl bound in the back. He immediately alerted the police, who came quickly and intercepted the van. Robert Black was arrested on the spot. His latest victim, a 6-year-old girl, was rescued alive. When detectives searched his vehicle, they found maps, rope, and a chilling murder kit. And soon his face became linked to the unsolved cases stretching back years. As the investigation widened, Black was connected to the murders of Susan Maxwell, Caroline Hogg and Sarah Harper. Eventually, he was convicted of 4 murders, though police believe that his true number of victims could be much higher. He is suspected in cases across the UK, Ireland and even mainland Europe, a shadow moving silently between countries, leaving broken families in his wake. Robert Black was sentenced to life imprisonment. Behind bars, he showed no remorse, no guilt, just the same cold detachment he had lived with all his life. In 2016, while still imprisoned, he died of natural causes. Some saw it as justice, others as an escape, too easy for the pain that he had just caused. But for many families, the nightmares remain. Robert Black was no supernatural monster, no ghost, no demon. He was something worse. A man who looked for ordinary, who drove quietly through towns and villages, but carried with him a darkness beyond comprehension. The most frightening part? For nearly a decade, he moved among us, unseen, just like a phantom on the motorway. So next time you see a lone van parked by the roadside, remember Robert Black, and remember the shadows he left behind. There we have it. There's the video, and I'm not going to say if you enjoyed it, because I don't think anybody enjoys hearing about serial killers and weirdos. But I say that I enjoy hearing about it. I enjoy reading about it. I enjoy learning about it. I enjoy watching true crime things, documentaries and things on TV, on Netflix and all of the others. So I know I'm not the only one out there that enjoys it. Don't be giving me that and pretending that I'm the only one that enjoys all this stuff, because I know better than that. So I hope you enjoyed it in a weird way. Yeah, he was a loon. There's no other way to describe it. There's no other way to describe serial killers, is there, other than they're lunatics. That's it. They're lunatics. You've got to be, you know, a bit of a sort of sandwich, sort of a picnic, to even consider doing half these things these horrible people do. But these things happened, and awfully, really awfully. But I think, like I've said on so many other videos, I think that, you know, they've tapped out up here, you know, totally, because you can't, a normal person can't just go around and do these heinous crimes to people, can they? Well, I know I can't, and I don't think you could. Could you? If you could, then you're worrying me already. Anyway, yeah, what else can I say on the matter? Not a lot. But I will say this. I do think, you know, we live in a mad world, and I am a bit concerned that the world's not getting better. It's possibly getting worse. So, I don't know. Who knows what the video will be next? Who knows? Anyway, enough of that stupidness, and I will see you on the next video. Take care of yourself. I'll say that again. Take care of yourself. Keep smiling. And stay spooky. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.